Hello YouTubers, this is 777 Die Hard Forever coming at you with another highly anticipated and highly recommended model as I continue to play catch up. Today I'll be doing a review on the JC Wings Japan Airlines Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner aircraft and their current Tsurumaru livery scheme in a 1/200 scale model. I pre-ordered and purchased this model from Choice Toys, whose store is based out of Overland Park, Kansas, here in the United States of America, and his website address is www.choicetoysinc.com. But first, before I go into details about this particular model, allow me to share you some information about the history of Japan Airlines and how they came about, if you would please. Japan Airlines is a Japanese-based airline that was founded and established on August 1st, 1951, and officially commenced operations 2 months later on October 25th, 1951, using a Martin 202 aircraft named Mokusai. Japan Airlines is also the national flag carrier airline for the country of Japan, as well as the country's second largest airline carrier after ANA All Nippon Airways, as the headquarters of Japan Airlines is located in the Nomura Fudosan Tennisu building in the Shinagawa Ward District section of Tokyo, Japan, while the airline's main hub and base of operations are located on the grounds of Tokyo Haneda International Airport, which is located approximately 8.7 miles south of the Central District section of Tokyo, Japan, and Narita International Airport, which is located approximately 37 miles east of the Central District section of Tokyo, Japan, in the Tokyo suburban city of Narita, Japan, while the airline's secondary hubs are located on the grounds of Kansai International Airport, located in Osaka, Japan, and Atami Airport, which is also located in Osaka, Japan. And the focus cities of Japan Airlines are located at Fukuoka Airport, located in Fukuoka, Japan, Nagoya Shibuya Centrair International Airport, located in Nagoya, Japan, Naha Airport, located in Okinawa, Japan, and New Chitose Airport, located in Sapporo, Japan. Japan Airlines currently flies to 92 destinations throughout Asia, North America, South America, Europe, and Oceania, with an operating fleet of 175 aircraft that includes 46 Boeing 787s, in which 26 of those are the Boeing 787-8, including this one you're looking at here, and the remaining 20 are the Boeing 787-9 stretch Dreamliners. And in addition to the 175 aircraft that currently operates in the Japan Airlines fleet, the airline also has unfulfilled orders for 60 more aircraft, which includes 2 more Boeing 787s, in which 2 of those are the Boeing 787-8s, and those aircraft, as we speak, are currently on back order and are awaiting delivery. As of February 2020, or at the time of this video review posting, Japan Airlines is one of 10 airline carriers, along with ANA All Nippon Airways, also based out of Tokyo, Japan, Asiana Airlines, based out of Seoul, South Korea, Cathay Pacific, based out of Hong Kong, Eva Air, based out of Taipei, Taiwan, Garuda Indonesia, based out of Jakarta, Indonesia, Hainan Airlines, based out of Haikou, Hainan, China, Lufthansa, based out of Cologne, Germany, Qatar Airways, based out of Doha, Qatar, and Singapore Airlines, based out of Singapore, to actually hold this prestigious honor of operating as a certified 5-star airline carrier, according to the international airline review firm Skytrax magazine. Alright everyone, let's take a look at the front of the box here. We're going to see up here at the top the aircraft type, the Dreamliner, the name of the aircraft, the airline's Tsurumaru logo, the airline's logo, the Japan Airlines billboard title, the aircraft type, the 1/200 scale model information, as well as the We Support UNICEF decal sits there as well. Alright, now you're looking at the back of the box. Nothing much back there except the one information at the lower part on the left side of the box. Alright, now you're looking at the top of the box where you see the airline's logo and the Japan Airlines title. Alright, now you're looking at the bottom of the box where you see the aircraft type there, the 1/200 scale model information right there, as well as the 3 different models that JC Wings was produced. This is the one I'm going to do the review on. These 2 here, those are still available, but I passed on those. I feel I didn't really have a need for them. Okay. Now you're looking at the nice little metal model stand that came with the model, as you see here. And then you see that black pattern there on that model stand. The purpose of that black padding, folks, is to not only protect your model, but prevent it from being damaged or scratched when you put your model on this particular model stand. Alright. Now you're looking at this plastic bag, and what you see in this plastic bag are the gear replacement doors. Please stay tuned as I go into detail for the purpose of these gear replacement doors on this particular model, okay? Okay, with all that information out of the way about the history of Japan Airlines and how they came about, all the details here on the front of this box, plus the little information at the back of the box, plus the metal model stand that came with the model, as well as the plastic bag that features the gear replacement doors inside that plastic bag. With no further ado, everyone, here is the model out of the packaging box. Check it out. There it is, everyone, the JC Wings Japan Airlines Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner aircraft in their current Tsurumaru livery scheme in a 1/200 scale model. Alright, allow me to share some information about the Japan Airlines Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner, how it became part of their fleet, which is becoming a game changer for them as we speak. Japan Airlines became the second Japanese-based airline, as well as the second operator in the world after launch customer ANA All Nippon Airways that acquired this prestigious state-of-the-art aircraft, as Japan Airlines took delivery of its very first two of 28 Boeing 787-8 Dreamliners that Japan Airlines had placed orders for back in December 2004, and received their very first two Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner aircraft, which bear the registration ship number JA822J and registration ship number JA825J, respectively, on March 25, 2012, at a special delivery ceremony that was held at the Boeing 787 Delivery Center facility that's located in Everett, Washington, as Japan Airlines also became the second Asian operator to operate the Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner aircraft in their fleet. And the airline's first inaugural flight on this iconic jetliner took place nearly 1 month later on April 22, 2012, with the aircraft's first commercial flight was Japan Airlines Flight 8, which flew from Tokyo Narita International Airport in Tokyo, Japan, to Boston Logan International Airport in Boston, Massachusetts, becoming the first airline in the world to operate this aircraft type on American soil. Japan Airlines has ordered a total of 48 Boeing 787s to add to their fleet, in which 28 of those are the Boeing 787-8 Dreamliners, and the remaining 20 are the Boeing 787-9 stretch Dreamliners. And at the time of this video review posted, only 26 Boeing 787-8s are currently operating in service, with the remaining two have yet to be delivered and are currently on back order and are awaiting delivery, as this aircraft has since become one of the airline's official flagship jetliner for the Tokyo-based airline, as Tokyo Narita, Tokyo Haneda, Nagoya, and Osaka Kansai has become the primary gateway bases for this aircraft type, with the lion's share of their Boeing 787s currently operates mostly out of the airline's major hub at Tokyo Narita International Airport. Now let's talk about the livery scheme displayed on this aircraft. This is the current livery scheme of Japan Airlines, which is actually called the Tsurumaru or crane circle livery scheme, which is actually an image of a Japanese red crown crane with its wings extended in full flight, was unveiled to the general public for the very first time on April 1st, 2011, when Japan Airlines decided to return to the classic Tsurumaru logo following the airline's corporate restructuring, which took place in 2010, and has been sporting this updated Tsurumaru Eurorite livery scheme ever since it was unveiled to the general public on April 1st, 2011. Now, with all that information out of the way, how this became part of their fleet, and the livery scheme you see displayed here, with no further ado, everyone, let's get down to the nitty-gritty and allow me to show you all the details on this aircraft model. Show it, let's check it out. Now you're looking at the front of the aircraft here on the port side left side. We're going to see the nose gears right here, the nose gear struts, the nose gear door featuring the partial registration ship number on the nose gear door, 844, as well as the Peter tubes and the static ports, what have you, the nose cone, the windshield wipers, as well as the cockpit windows. I'm gonna give you a better visual view of those later on in the review. But right here by the L1 door right here, the little blue dot right here, as well as by the L2 boarding door right there, that is the One World logo. And Japan Airlines actually joined the One World Alliance on April 1st, 2007, which consists of 13 airline members from 6 inhabited continents, as this alliance includes American Airlines, British Airways, Cathay Pacific, and Qantas as the 4 founding members. And then you see the Japan Airlines billboard titles right there as well. And then we come right here. We have to send the aircraft here. You see the landing bogey gears here on the port side, the landing gear struts, as well as the landing gear doors. But more importantly, you see the nice little massive engines here. And these are the General Electric Gen X-1B type engines that are used on this particular Japan Airlines Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner aircraft, as Japan Airlines actually became the very first airline in the world to use this particular type of engine on its Boeing 787s. And then you see the engine cones right there, very detailed. And then you see the sawtooth pattern on the engine columns right there. And the purpose of that sawtooth pattern, folks, is for noise reduction and help fuel efficiency on this aircraft at the same time. Now I'm going to turn this aircraft model around, let you see the front of the engines, and the turbo fan blades do spin. Let's check it out. Alright, now you're looking at the front of the engines here, featuring the engine stripes right there. As I mentioned earlier, the turbo fan blades do spin. Let's check it out. Awesome. Perfect. And then you see the inboard landing lights right here in a little triangular pattern right there. Very detailed there. As well as the front visual view of the landing bogey gears on this side of the aircraft, featuring the landing gear struts as well as the landing gear doors. Alright, now you're looking at the front of the engines here on the starboard side of the aircraft. We see the engine strikes right there, and the turbo fan blades spin just as well over here. And great, awesome, beautiful. And then you see the inboard landing lights here on this side of the aircraft, as well as the front visual view of the landing bogey gears here on the starboard side, featuring landing gear struts as well as the landing gear doors. You got a partner that know that was a helicopter just flew over there, okay? Alright, now you're looking at the front of the aircraft. We got a better visual view of the cockpit windows. You see here the windshield wipers, the nose cone, the nose gear door, the landing gear struts, as well as the realistic nose gears you're staring at right there. And there's no landing gear lights inside of this aircraft here. Landing gear, they usually have them, but they don't have them, but it's all good, okay? Alright, we're still on the port side of the aircraft, where you're looking at a nice little customized wingtip here, featuring the red navigation light that's displayed on the edge of that nice little customized wingtip. Alright, we still at the center of the aircraft here on the port side. Right above the windows, you see the Japanese flag decal, which is this right here. And this actual flag decal represents the country where Japan Airlines currently operates from as the national flag carrier airline for the country of Japan. Alright, we're at the back of the aircraft here on the port side, where you see the AFT boat being door right there. But above the windows right there, you see that we support UNICEF decal. And if you didn't know, UNICEF actually stands for the United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund, and was created by the United Nations General Assembly on December 11, 1946 to provide emergency food and health care to countries that had been devastated by World War II, as Japan Airlines is a major supporter of this non-profit organization, okay? And then you see the Boeing 787 decal you see displayed there by the L4 rear door. As of February 2020, or at the time of this video review posting, Japan Airlines is one of 2 Japanese operators, as well as one of 23 airlines from around the world that currently operates the Boeing 787 Dreamliner aircraft in both variants, the Boeing 787-8 as well as the Boeing 787-9 respectively. Alright, we still at the back of the aircraft here on the port side. In between the L4 rear door and the horizontal stabilizer, you see the registration ship number JA844J. Registration ship number JA844J. This aircraft is Japan Airlines' 24th Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner aircraft that entered the carrier's fleet. And the first test flight on this aircraft took place on May 11, 2016, and was eventually delivered to Japan Airlines 2 weeks later on May 25, 2016. Alright, we're still at the back of the aircraft here on the port side, where you see the airline's logo that's displayed on the tail fin of the aircraft, which is this right here. And this is the current logo of Japan Airlines. which is actually called a Tsurumaru, which represents a Japanese crane with extended wings, as the red color on the logo actually symbolizes happiness, and the ideal for the logo actually came from Japanese tradition, which views the crane as a symbol of long life, prosperity, and good health. The Tsurumaru logo was originally designed in 1958 by Jerry Huff, the creative director of the consultancy firm of Bosford, Constantine, and Gardner, whose headquarters is located in San Francisco, California. However, the revised logo was recreated and commissioned by the consultancy firm of Landor Associates, whose global headquarters is located in San Francisco, California, as this was the airline's official logo from 1958 up until 2002, then was temporarily replaced with the Arc of the Sun logo, and after sporting the Arc of the Sun logo for 9 years, plus a corporate restructuring in 2010, Japan Airlines decided to return to displaying the classic Tsurumaru logo on their aircraft on April 1st, 2011, and has been sporting this signature logo ever since, as this logo can be displayed and seen on just about every Japan Airlines aircraft flying today. All right, we had the rear back part of the aircraft here on. As you can see here, you see the little deal right here between the APU, auxiliary power unit exhaust hole, and the horizontal stabilizer. That is the actual strobe light, and this is the APU, auxiliary power unit hole. Okay, and there's a hole there, as you see there, as well as the entire aircraft from the rear view angle. Check it out. There it is, the JC Wings Japan Airlines Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner aircraft from the rear view angle. All right, now you're looking at the front side of this aircraft from the starboard / right side of the aircraft, where you see the nose gear struts, the nose gear doors featuring the partial registration ship number displayed on the nose gear door, the pitot tubes and the static ports, what have you, the nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit windows, the pilot escape hatch door, Japan Airlines billboard title, as well as the Japanese flag decal, the front cargo container loading door, the inboard landing lights, the Gen X -1B type engines on here, very detailed, featuring the sawtooth pattern, which I mentioned earlier is for fuel reduction and noise reduction and fuel efficiency saved at the same time. The engine cones right there, as well as the side visual view of these landing gears here on the starboard side, featuring the landing gear struts as well as the landing gear doors. Now looking at the customized wingtip here on this side of the aircraft, along with the green navigation light that's displayed on the edge of this nice customized wingtip here, you see there as well. Alright, now you're looking at the rear of the aircraft here on the starboard side, where you see the rear cargo container loading door, the We Support UNICEF decal displayed there, the Boeing 787 decal, the registration ship number, the Tsurumaru logo, the airline's corporate livery, corporate logo you see displayed there on the tail fin of the aircraft, and then there's the strobe light right there on this side of the aircraft between the horizontal stabilizers and the APU, auxiliary power unit exhaust hole right there as well. Okay, before I show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model, as well as the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model in full detail, allow me to let you check out one feature, which is the rolling gears. Let's check it out. Okay, roll pretty good. So far, so good. Even tilts. The front nose gears even swivels even good as well. So see there is there. Okay. So with that said, allow me to show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model. Let's check it out. Alright, now you're looking at the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model. We're going to start at the front, where you see the nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit window, the power escape hatch door above the cockpit windows, the anti-collision beacon light, another antenna, and there's the satellite communications antenna there, that big little dome there. You see the Japan Airlines billboard tiles on both sides, as well as the Japanese flag decal. You see the ADF antennas right there, both of those there. And then that little dome right there, that is the Wi-Fi box antenna, which means Wi-Fi is available on board this aircraft. A couple more antennas there. And then there's the vertical stabilizer, the tail fin of the aircraft, as well as the horizontal stabilizer. You see the little dot right there, as well as over here. The little dots you see on this, the horizontal stabilizer, those are called the illuminator lights. And the purpose of those illuminator lights is to light up this tail here when it flies during nighttime. Now let's check out the wings. There you go, there's the little so-called wing walkway right there, along with the GNX 1B engine from the aerial bird's eye view with the engine stripes. You see the no-step warning information on the wings, as well as the flaps, slats, aileron, spoilers, what have you. The registration ship number along with the Japanese flag decal. Then there's the fuel dump right there, as well as the little specialized wingtip on this aircraft. Let's check this side out over here. The so-called wing walkway. The GNX-1B engine on here, the engine stripe. You see the nose step warning information, as well as the flaps, slats, aileron, spoilers, what have you. The fuel dump on this side, as well as the nice little customized wingtip on this side of the aircraft as well. Alright, now you're looking at the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model, where you see the nose cone, the closed nose gear door, as well as the open nose gear door, featuring the nose gear. Then you slide up this way. See the anti-collision beacon light right there. The hole where the stand goes in at. A couple more antennas right there, as well as the APU doors right there, APU housing doors right there, as well as the horizontal stabilizers underneath. And then we come over here. Then you see the gears right here. There's a little challenge in tilting, as you see there, a little challenge with them, but it's all good. At least they roll. Okay. Then you see the General Electric 1B engine right there underneath, very detailed, as well as the flaps, slats, aileron, spoilers, what have you. See the registration ship number, the fuel dump valve, as well as the customized wingtip that's on this aircraft. Let us check out over here. Then you got the gears right here. Okay, these tilt over here, not better over here, okay? And then you see the General Electric 1B engines right there, plus the flaps, slats, aileron, spoilers right there, the fuel dump valve, as well as the customized wingtip on this side of the aircraft as well. Okay, since I show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model, as well as the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model in full detail, now I'm going to put on that nice little metal model stand you see there that I showed you earlier. So no further ado, everyone, here is the model on the stand. Check it out. Okay, finally got this model on the stand with no problem, no hesitation. As you can see there, being displayed with the model on the stand being viewed from the takeoff landing position from the port side. Now you're looking at the model being displayed with the model on the stand being viewed from the front view angle. Alright, now you're seeing this model being displayed with the model on the stand being viewed from the starboard side of the aircraft. Now you're seeing this model being displayed in a takeoff landing position with the model being on the stand being viewed from the tail cam angle. Okay, before I take this model off the stand, I got it in this position for a reason, and the reason is the magnetic gears that's on this model. I'm gonna go ahead and take them off now. Starting with the nose gear, you see that right there. The gears here on the port side, there, as well as the gears on the starboard side, there. Okay, with that being said, I'm gonna let you see this model at a different angle in flight mode position. Let's check it out. Okay, now you're seeing this model being displayed on the stand while it's displayed in flight mode position. Now you got one or two options how you want to display your model from this point on. If you want to continue to display it like that in flight mode position in the gear up position without the gears, that's fine. Now you see this little plastic bag I showed you earlier with these gear replacements inside this plastic bag. That's the purpose of these gear replacement doors, is to substitute your gears while you display your model like this in flight mode position. Or if you want to keep them down, keep the gears on it in a gear down position, that's fine as well. Gears up, gear down, your choice. I choose to leave mine on there because it adds more value to the model. So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and put these gears back on this model, take this model off the stand, and wrap up this model review, okay? Alright, let's talk about the seating configuration. Japan Airlines has 3 seating configured versions that they actually use on their Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner aircraft. However, on this particular Japan Airlines Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner aircraft, it seats 161 passengers in a 3-class configured cabin layout. Here's the breakdown, everyone, from rows 1 to 10, which will be somewhere from here to about right here. You have 38 business class open suites, row 17 to 21, which will be from about right here to about right here. You have another 35 premium economy class seats, and rows 45 to 55, which will be from here all the way back to the rear of the aircraft. You have another 88 standard economy class seats, which brings a total of 161 seats. And finally, Japan Airlines currently employs their Boeing 787-8s on routes from Nagoya to Bangkok, Thailand, Osaka, Kansai to Honolulu, Hawaii and Bangkok, Tokyo, Haneda to Guangzhou, China, London Heathrow, San Francisco, Seoul Gimpo, Singapore, Manila, Dalian, which will begin on March 29, 2020, Moscow Sheremetyevo, which also will begin on March 29, 2020, Osaka Atami and Shanghai Pudong, and from Tokyo Narita to Bangkok, Dalian, China, Delhi, India, Frankfurt, Germany, Guam, Helsinki, Finland, Hong Kong, Manila, Philippines, Melbourne, Australia, Moscow Domodedovo, San Diego, Shanghai Pudong, Singapore, Taipei, Taiwan, Chicago O'Hare, Seattle Tacoma, Los Angeles, which will begin on March 29, 2020, and San Francisco, which will also begin on March 29, 2020. Well, everyone, this will conclude this model review. I'd like to know if you got this model or you plan on getting it. It's highly recommended. Your only outside chance to find this model as we speak is on eBay. Other than that, you're pretty much out of luck. So with that said, take care, God bless, stay tuned. There's more model content coming. Peace.